Hi guys, so I'm out here on a ruck, and it reminded me that I had a question sent over to me asking me how do I structure the rucking in my program. Well, I'll answer that here, and just to brief everyone really of how I structure any of my programs, I have a macro cycle goal. A macro cycle for me is over a year. It doesn't have to be, it can be 6 months, 9 months, whenever you decide to set your longer term goal. Mine is 1 year, so end of December, I set it at the beginning of January. And I then split up that macro cycle into mesocycles where I have kind of mini goals, that if I achieve them, I hopefully will achieve my macro goal in the longer term. That mesocycle, so for me, each one of my mesocycles are typically anywhere from 10 to 12 weeks. That is then split up into even smaller goals, which are known as microcycle targets. And every single microcycle goal is 10 days, because at the moment I'm doing a program that I've set over 10 days rather than the conventional 7-day week. It's over 10 days. And if I achieve those small mini targets, it get me closer to my mesocycle target. That will get me closer to my macrocycle target. So that's just very briefly how I do it. Now, the reason why I do my rucking in the first place is for enjoyment purposes. I work at home now. I have done for the last 1.5 years, maybe 2 years, and I found myself sitting on my desk without getting out much, because obviously when I was in the office before, I got to at least be outside on the journey to the office, but found myself being outside less and less. Plus as well, my son was at an age where he wanted to be outside quite a lot, and obviously he was at school at this point, or starting school when I left my last job. And I liked to get him outside whenever I can, because he's a very outdoorsy kid. So when I first started my rucking, not only was I trying to do that, I got many benefits from it towards my training in the gym. Plus as well, I got to spend a lot of quality time with my kid, and when my wife can, because she's a very busy lady at work, when she can, she'll join us, but most of the time it's me and my son, or me on my own, like today. He's not here. So yeah, so what I try and do, because I originally started off trying to do it to the same distance faster and faster. And when I was trying to do that, because I have a personality where I always try and better whatever I did previously in the same thing. So for me, I was trying to do the same distance even faster. And because I have my son with me, he's naturally a curious boy, and he started to stop and explore wherever we were. He'd play with insects, he'll pick up twigs, throw them in the river, wherever we are. And I found myself, because I was trying to speed up and improve my time, rushing him along. And I thought it's taken away the enjoyment of being with my son, and also enjoyment for him in exploring. And trying to be a good dad, I tried to come up with a way that I could benefit as well as him whilst he was outside. So what I did was come up with a time and attention plan where I would simply every single microcycle have a particular amount of time over this period. I'm gonna have to turn around, it's a bit too muddy. And what I was trying to do is, because I had, for example, this particular microcycle, I'm trying to complete a total time over these 10 days of 4 hours. I didn't start off like this, obviously it was a lot less, but I have a particular weight in my pack, which I will complete a certain amount of time over those 10 days. The next microcycle, I can do one of two things. I can either add more weight, and complete the same duration with an increased weight, or increase the time slightly. Maybe it'll go to 4.5 hours, as opposed to 4. But whatever it is, it's a way of me doing it where I'm not rushing my son along, okay, but I am getting better, okay, in some capacity, in some way towards my rucking. And that's pretty much what I do, okay. It does differ, but I keep log of what I'm doing, and I'm always trying to improve it. But like I say, it's important to me that not to improve it in a way that I won't, okay, let my son enjoy it. And the beauty of this way, okay, certainly if you are including your kids or family, is if, for example, one of my rucks, okay, I aim to do 60 minutes, okay, 60-minute walk, and my son just stops, he plays, and he's there for, let's just say, an hour and a half instead of 60 minutes, I'll simply add it on, and the next day when I'm on my own, or whenever I do my next one, I'll just shorten it, and maybe I'll only have a half an hour walk, okay. But whatever it is, as long as I complete those 4 hours in this particular microcycle, then jobs are good, okay. And that's the beauty of it. That's what I like to do. It's working for me, okay, at the moment. If it doesn't work for me one day, okay, or one cycle, then I will change it. And like I say, I have a longer term target of what I'm trying to achieve, but although I'm trying to achieve it, I'm not so rigid with it that I'd consider it a fail, okay, because I'm spending quality time with my son, and also as well I'm still benefiting from being outside. Although it's not the best of weather today, but I'm outside, I'm enjoying it, and I'm just loving the day. Okay, so guys, I hope I've answered your question, okay. It's a shame I didn't fall over. It would have been great for a blooper reel, okay, a blooper reel, not reel, okay, but I'm kind of glad I didn't, okay, and I can go on with my ruck. I think I've got another 15 minutes to go, something like that. So guys, I hope you have a good weekend. Okay, it's Friday for me today, so enjoy it. And if you have any other questions or want to chat rucking, okay, give us a shout. I'm happy to go through it with you. Guys, take care, all the best.